3 in the morning and my mind won't stop, running through scenarios that never drop, playing back conversations word for word, replaying all the things I should have said but never heard. Everyone around me seems to have it figured out, walking through their lives without a shadow of a doubt. But behind closed doors I'm fighting just to breathe, wearing all this confidence like armor up my sleeve. I smile for the camera, I perform for the crowd. I laugh at all the right times, I never cry too loud. But when the room empties and the lights go dim, I'm left alone with everything that lives within. The what ifs and the maybes and the should have beens, the versions of myself nobody ever sees, the fear that I'm not enough no matter what I do, the weight of expectations pressing all the way through. Can't let them see me break, can't let them see the cracks. Keep pushing, keep performing, keep holding myself back from falling from the image that everybody needs, from admitting that behind the strength I'm barely on my knees. Pressure, pressure, sitting on my chest. Pressure, won't give me any rest. I'm fighting every demon while looking my best. Pressure, failing every test, and nobody set for me but myself. Can't ask nobody for help. Pressure, it's sitting on my chest. Pressure, won't give me any rest. My mama raised me strong, she said don't show your pain. Said weakness is a luxury we simply can't maintain. So I learned to swallow everything and smile through it all. Learned to build my wall so high that nothing gets through the wall. But walls keep things out and walls keep things in, and everything I'm holding is rotting from within. I haven't slept properly in longer than I know, running on the fumes of a performance and a show. My friends all think I'm doing great, they tell me all the time. They say you make it look so easy, everything is fine. And I nod along and tell them, yeah, I'm doing good. Living in the gap between reality and should. The doctor said anxiety, the therapist said stress. Said I needed to unpack the weight inside my chest. But unpacking means admitting, and admitting means it's real. And real means I've been drowning in everything I feel. Tired of performing, tired of the mask, tired of pretending that nobody has to ask if I'm really okay, if I'm really fine. Tired of convincing myself that I'm doing just right. I wanna call my dad, but he wouldn't understand. He came from a generation that says just be a man. I wanna call my brother, but he's got his own way. I don't wanna add to everything already on his plate. I wanna tell my friends, but I don't wanna be a burden. Don't wanna be the one who needs when everything's uncertain. So I sit here in the quiet with it all inside my head, having conversations with the ceiling of my bed, asking questions that don't have answers, searching for a piece I haven't found, wondering if anyone else feels this heavy, wondering if I'm the only one that's gonna drown. And then somewhere in the darkness, somewhere past the fear, comes the smallest, quietest voice that says you're still here. You made it through the last one, you'll make it through this too. The pressure doesn't own you, it just passes through. They see the highlight reel, not the behind the scenes. Not the 4 AM panic, not the in-between. Not the shaking hands before I walk on stage. Not the silent crying locked inside the cage of expectations that I built around myself. Achievements on display like trophies on a shelf. But what good is all the glory if you're dying inside? What good is all the winning if there's nowhere left to hide? I'm learning how to lay it down, learning how to ask, learning that the strongest thing might be removing the mask. I don't have this figured out, I won't pretend I do. I'm just one man carrying more than one man should go through. But I'm starting to talk about it, starting to let people in, starting to understand that healing has to begin. Somewhere in the admitting, somewhere in the sharing, somewhere in the finding out that people around me are caring. The pressure hasn't left yet, still sitting on my chest. But at least I'm not pretending that everything is blessed. At least I'm being honest, at least I'm finding words for everything inside me that's been waiting to be heard. Pressure, pressure, everybody coming something. Pressure, press, You don't have to carry it alone. Pressure, press, pressure, pressure. Everybody carry something. Pressure, press, pressure, pressure. You don't have to carry it alone.